Admit it, you've probably made off with some of those tempting goodies in the office supply closet. After all, an estimated 75% of us steal from the office. The most popular items? Post-it notes, tape, scissors, and those highlighters. No harm, no foul, right? Well, the boss might not agree.
There's very little flexibility for theft. That's what it is. You're stealing, of course you should be fired.
Turns out employee sticky fingers cost companies over $50 billion a year.
Every item in here has value and costs money. So when you start to add it all up and people stealing it, you know, those numbers can really increase.
Firms are now cracking down big time, hiring investigators like celeb PI Bo Dietl and installing surveillance cameras to sniff out workplace thieves.
Putting cameras everywhere, is that the answer?
No, it's not illegal to put that pin-eye lens camera into your storage room. It's your opportunity to determine if someone's stealing from you.
In fact, we were hit by an office thief here in the 2020 pantry. Someone was taking cartons of milk and boxes of coffee. The solution? We installed a phony security camera and the problem went away. But watch as this Texas police officer gets nailed by a real camera. While raiding the break room fridge, he takes a soda here, a sandwich there, and then another soda. The price of getting caught red-handed? A 30-day unpaid suspension. Embarrassing. But probably not as embarrassing as the case of this Colorado woman who was fired from the hospital where she worked after she was caught helping herself to the office stash of toilet paper.
It humiliates you. It makes you angry. I'm not a thief.
She claims she was donating the toilet paper to Iraq War veterans. Her bosses didn't buy that.
There's probably never a good reason to steal.
Psychotherapist Robbie Ludwig has treated office thieves. She says people often look at office theft as a harmless way to get back at the boss.
It's not uncommon to go to work and feel like you're not appreciated enough for who you are, if you're not getting paid enough.
Of course, pocketing a few highlighters is one thing, but this guy we tracked down took the concept to a whole new level, transforming himself from a mild-mannered supply clerk at a respected New York cancer hospital into the John Dillinger of office supply theft.
And I was just hoping and hoping, praising God that I don't get caught.
Marquis Gums says his life of crime began the day a stranger approached him with a curious proposition. Order expensive printer toner cartridges on the hospital's dime and then sell them to him right out the back door.
Whoever was coming to get it would just meet me downstairs at the loading dock, and then we take it from there.
Gums was diving headfirst into what authorities say is a thriving black market in bootleg printer toner. Believe it or not, this stuff is so lucrative, it's been called black gold. In fact, just one of these can cost hundreds of dollars. Middlemen sell the stolen toner at cut-rate prices, often online on Craigslist or eBay. It all adds up to big-time profits. In Gums' case, literally bags full of cash.
They're calling me back with the money in a potato chip bag.
In a potato chip bag?
Yes, like $3,600 for that one day.
Over 2.5 years, Gums sold $1.5 million worth of hot printer toner. Those potato chip bags full of cash paid for fancy clothes, jewelry, even a ritzy apartment at Trump Plaza in New York.
I bought a BMW white X6. I had a Range Rover. I'll go to the dealer and just pick out any car I want. Booking trips, Cancun, Mexico, the Bahamas, you name it, it's like I was there.
Every day you were living this unbelievable life with money flowing everywhere. What was that like?
Excitement. It's like you just come out the house and just do whatever you want.
And it's not just Gums. Other toner thieves have made big bucks with this brazen scam. In Washington State, Office Depot employee Dion Alexander made off with over $500,000 of printer toner. He was caught on camera using a forklift to deliver a load to an accomplice, who later fenced it on eBay. Alexander got a 16-month jail sentence. Gums, too, was busted after making a fatal mistake. The hospital realized he was ordering toner cartridges for printer models that were no longer in use. So that moment the hospital figured out what you were doing, what was going through your mind?
It was surprising because I didn't know they was going to catch on that fast. And when they caught on, it was just like from night and day. Everything just happened.
The moment they caught on, everything just ended for you.
Ended for me. I never saw daylight again.
Gums was convicted of grand larceny. After 18 months behind bars, he's now out on parole.
I feel bad because I know I hurt a lot of people, and I want to apologize to the hospital too.
Who was disappointed most in you?
My mom, because she didn't bring me up like this. It was just something that I wanted to do to make everybody happy.
So, workers of the world, think twice before you swipe that sandwich. You may just be heading down a slippery slope straight to the slammer. Was it worth it?
To be honest with you, no, it wasn't worth it.